So EA decided to drop a brand new NBA awards promo. We've got 5 101 overall masters and their 103 overall counterparts should hopefully be dropping later on throughout the promo. I'm going to be going through everything which you can get normally spent, as well as how you can go ahead and get the grandmasters themselves. So let's take a look at the promo itself. It is a structure that we have had previously. The promo length, it is out for a very long time. You can see it's out for 2 weeks in total, so you got plenty of time to go ahead and play through this promo. What we've got is 2 separate sections. You've got events running along the bottom over here, and then you've also got some events running along the top. We'll kick things off with these bottom events, and we'll start things off with the Rudy Gobert event. Now, as you can see, there are 2 different events you can play through. The first one on the left-hand side is going to give me 500 of the points, and then it's also going to give me an 85 overall Rudy Gobert. You will also notice it'll give you 100 championship trophies, so that will help you out in the NBA Finals promo that's going on at the moment. It will only help you out though in this leaderboard over here. It won't help you in getting those grandmasters. But aside from that, you've also got another round of 5 different events which you can play through. You can see on Rudy Gobert, it's going to give me those Rudy Gobert tokens, and each player has its own separate tokens. So you can see those are Gobert's tokens, and then Chet Holmgren will have his tokens, and so on and so forth. Each different master has their own tokens. You got 5 events over here to play through, each one costing 75 stamina, and each one giving you 1 token. So that's 5 tokens you can get every single day from that player. However, with the way this promo works is on the very first day, those Rudy Gobert events will be unlocked. On the next day, those events will become locked, and Chet Holmgren's events will become unlocked. And then on the 3rd day, it will then cycle through each different master until you've got to the end, and then it should hopefully go through that again and again and again. Because the promo is out for a total of 14 days, hopefully EA will make it so that each set of events does get unlocked 3 times throughout the promo, so we get 15 events running along the bottom in total throughout the promo. In the past, it's been a lot shorter, so they have, I think, had 2 cycles of those master events. Hopefully this time they bump it up to 3. But that's going to happen along the bottom. Along the top are going to be those blitz events. You got 20 events to go ahead and play through, and each one is going to give you 200 of those awards points. You can see each one will cost 25 stamina, so a lot less than the stamina cost for these bottom events, costing 100, and there's 75 stamina per event over there. But those are going to be on a 24-hour reset, meaning you can play through them every single day. So make sure you're doing that to get as many points as possible. Then to the right of that, you have got a random player token event. Now this is going to give you 100 points every single time you play through it. There are 5 events to play through, but importantly, it will give you a random player token. So this has a 20% chance of you getting any one of the 5 master tokens. So you could get a Rudy Gobert token, you can get a Chet Holmgren token, you can get any one of these 5 master tokens from this pack over here. It's entirely dependent on luck as to which ones you actually go ahead and get, but you can see you can play through that event 5 times every single 12 hours, because of course this is on a 12-hour reset, so in total that's 10 events daily. So make sure you're logging in regularly so you can play through all of those events. Those points will add up through these milestones where you can get things such as 85 overall select packs, which will help yourself out in the sets a little bit. You'll get more of these random player tokens, so again that 20% chance of getting any one of the 5 master tokens. You can see you sometimes get guaranteed player tokens, so this one's one of each of those tokens, giving you a total of 5. You'll also notice you get popular trophies. Now these can be used in place of any of the other master tokens. So it could be used in place of a Chet Holmgren token, it could be used in place of a DeMar DeRozan token. It doesn't matter, it can be used in place of any of the tokens. So those are very useful to have through those sets. As you keep going through, you just get more tokens, more players, more trophies all through there. You will notice as you get up to 55,000 points, you get a Court United Center. Now this does have a boost on it, so once you've got this, make sure you're going ahead onto your team, equipping it to your lineup, and then using that lineup to play through the event. So you get more points every single time you play through an event. So for example, this Blitz event, it gives me 200 points. I may get 220, I might get 240, depending on how much of a percentage boost that court does give out. But as you keep going through past that, you can see it's 70,000 points. You get a 95 overall select pack, and this will help you in order to get yourself a grandmaster for the promo in reducing the amount of tokens are required to get one. You'll also notice there is another one there at 110,000, and the milestones end at 120,000 with 25 of those trophies. So that's everything on the promo map itself, but now into the sets. You can see there are different exchange sets to get you more points. There's a big points exchange over here for the players. That is 5 of the 85 overall players, each one specifically once to get you 5,000 award points. Now this one can only be done once throughout the promo itself, so it doesn't really matter when you do it over there. This one, however, is on a 24-hour cooldown, so you can do it every single day. You need 5 random 85 overall players from the promo to get 1,500 award points. It's very similar stuff stuff for the tokens. So you can see each one token specifically wants to get yourself 5,000 points. Again, this one is not on a reset. You can do this only once throughout the promo itself. And then alternatively, there is a small one, 5 of those player tokens to get yourself 2,500 awards. Now again, this one is on a 24-hour reset, so you can do it daily. Make sure you're sticking in tokens of the player which you don't want to get from this promo, because you'll use the tokens that you do want to get them upgraded. So you can see that Rudy Gobert, you need him at 85 overall plus 5 of those defensive players to get yourself up to 91. Then you also need another 10 of those tokens to get him up to 95, and then 30 tokens to 98, and then 65 tokens to get him up to 101 overall. Now, when we get the 103s, which hopefully will drop later on in the promo, and hopefully they are 103 overall, they might be 104, 102. Usually they have been 2 overalls higher than the Masters for the promo itself. Those will require 100 tokens if we're going off of those past assumptions from past promos. So that is something to take into consideration. You're not done once you get a 101. You will hopefully be able to get a 103. Again, those sets will drop later on throughout the promo. It's exactly the same for all the other Masters. You can see Maxi over here needing his specific tokens to get him up to 91, then 95, then 98, and then finally 101 overall. And that's why that 95 select pack in the milestones becomes very useful, because then you can skip the first 2 sets over there, save yourself a couple of tokens, and jump straight into this 3rd set to get him up to 98 overall. So that is going to be the entirety of those sets over there. But before we get onto the store, you can see there is a 2-for-1 exchange offer. You can exchange any 2 player tokens to get yourself a trophy, and this trophy again can be used in place of any of the other player tokens, which is very useful over there. I don't believe this has a cooldown, and I believe you can do it as many times as you want. If there is a cooldown, let me know in the comment section down below. But that is everything in the set. In terms of the store, you can watch an ad to get yourself some extra points. You can see 75 of those award points, 5 of those every single day. That is going to be very useful, and it's completely free. So you can just watch an ad, get yourself 75 awards every time you do that. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, you get 100 awards for 10k coins, and that's available 3 times every single day. There's cash offers, money offers, and of course some bundles in order to get yourself some extra players. There are 3 actual 96 overall boost players. Now those you can see in the news tab over here. They are LaMelo Ball, Brogdon, and Barnes. If you get any of these guys through the store itself, they will give you an awards points boost. So make sure you're using them on your team to get more awards every single time you play through the promo. But now let's take a look at the calculations itself. Can you go ahead and get yourself the 101 or even the 103 overall Grandmaster no money spent? Well, let's assume that there are 3 cycles of master events running along the bottom. That gives you 7,500 points throughout the entirety of the promo. Then through this blitz event, you're getting 4,000 points daily. Because there are 14 days with the promo, you get 56,000 points from this alone. Then from the random token event, you get yourself 1,000 points daily, 14 days, that is 14,000 points in total. Then through the sets in that big player exchange, you're getting 10,000 in total from the token and of course the player one over there. Through the small exchanges, you're getting 4,000 points daily. That's both doing the player one and of course the token one. So that again is going to be times by 14 to put yourself at 56,000 points in total. Through the store, using that watch ad pack and a coin pack, every single day you'll get 675 points, putting yourself at a total of 9,450 points throughout the promo itself. So that gives you in total 152,950 points. So that gets you comfortably through all of these milestones because they end at 120,000 points. So that could mean you could miss out on doing a couple of sets here or there, or not play through some of the promo events. However, from these milestones, you will get 51 of the random tokens. So that is one where it's telling you you will have that 20% chance of getting any one of the 5 master tokens. You will also get 140 random tokens from this event over here throughout the entirety of the promo. That puts your total up to 191 random tokens, which is roughly, using that 20% assumption, 38 of each of the master tokens. Again, you could get more lucky with some masters and less lucky with other masters. Through the milestones also though, you are getting 23 guaranteed tokens for each master. So that is a pack like this where it's one of each of them. You're getting 23 in total plus 62 of these trophies. And again, assuming the 3 cycles of master events running along the bottom, that is going to give you 15 of each of the master tokens. So adding that all up, you will get 76 of each of those master tokens and 90 true trophies. And say you were going for one specific master, if you add the trophies and those master tokens, that's 138 tokens. Now, if you were going to go from a 95 overall, assuming you got it in the milestones or from the trade up sets, all the way up to 101 overall, that only requires 98 tokens. So you can do that comfortably with that 138 tokens you're getting from the milestones and of course the events. If you wanted to go all the way to 103 overall, again, assuming that it's going to cost an extra 100 tokens to go from 101 overall to 103 overall, that is 195 tokens in total, which means you will then exchange the tokens which you don't want in this 2-for-1 offer, and it should be able to get yourself a 103 overall Grandmaster completely no money spent. That is, of course, if I've done all those calculations correct, and assuming we've got those 3 cycles of master events, and assuming the final set requires an extra 100 tokens, you should be able to get yourself a 103 no money spent. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of the 103s or 101s are you actually going to go ahead and try and get. Of course, we got a bunch of those guys over there, and they have all won awards from this season, and technically it's not really an award, but the NBA did, of course, make their first all NBA team, and I went ahead and made that team in NBA Live Mobile to see what they could do in a showdown quarter, and they went absolutely ridiculous. If you want to go check that video out, should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.